All right, welcome back to the Halftime Report. We are taking your questions. First up, Camilo in New York City asks, is PayPal a buy now? It's roughly back at levels before third quarter blowout earnings. Joe, this one's for you.
Okay, Camilo, thank you for the question. PayPal. Yesterday, I exited PayPal and I put the money I had in PayPal into Square. I'll tell you why. Square Cash App, significant growth beyond the expectations of the company. 2018 revenue guidance, 21% versus 17%. More importantly, and this is the world we now live in, and I think Josh understands this and John as well, you have to look at social media, and you have to understand that there is the potential for what was a washout yesterday in Square down to 55. Social media postings over the last 2 days related to Square have quadrupled. That shows a lot of people who are in Square, what the heck is going on? You see the washout. Jenny mentioned capitulation before. I think there's been capitulation in Square with Square Cash. I'd rather own Square here versus PayPal.
Okay. Next up, Anita in Pittsburgh wants to know, when's a good time to sell Cabot Oil and Gas? Cabot Oil and Gas, COG, John, up 15% this quarter. I mean, almost no oil and gas stocks are up.
And we talked about it yesterday,
except for Cabot.
Yep, we talked about it yesterday because of the gas side of the oil and gas play. That's why I like Cabot so much. That's why we mentioned it yesterday.
Welcome back to the Halftime Report. We are now taking more of your questions. First up, Mike in Indiana writes, buy, sell, or hold Union Pacific. They like the trains out there in the Midwest, Josh.
This is a tough one because this one broke down, had a little bit of a bounce, but is nowhere near the October high. It's got a lot of work to do, I think, before it can reestablish the uptrend that it had been in. So for me, this is a don't touch, wait for further evidence that it's not going to be no man's land, trendless situation.
Okay. Next up, Tracy in North Carolina wants to know if Home Depot is an attractive buy right here, Jim, right now.
I can't get behind it. No. I want to. I just can't, Tracy. I mean, here's the thing. Housing is really not doing well. Interest rates are probably going to go up. It's just a question of how much higher and how fast, and that's going to hurt housing. Look, I know it's kind of cheap, and the chart looks like maybe you want to buy it, but I just think you've got better opportunities out there.
Go ahead, Jenny.
We own Home Depot in our growth portfolio, and we love it because it's a retailer that we think has very little internet exposure and tremendous long-term growth trends.
Okay, finally, Shane tweets, John, can Best Buy retake 70 by year's end?
Yes, it can.
Thank you.
And I believe it will, Brian. I'm watching this one. Pete is buying some upside calls in this one, I believe, again today. So we'll see. It's down hard today. That's why he's buying.